The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
We front-loaded at the Federal Reserve an enormous rally in order to accomplish a wealth effect.
There it is, the wealth effect. Remember, this goes all the way back to 2010, 2011. Remember what happened? When the market rallied in 2008, everybody claimed we were having a recovery. Now, I told you January 16, 2018, the stock market was going to crash in 2018. We'd have a crash or a major correction. We did, 20%. I said it would be China. And it was China that's doing it, right? And the problem is that we've been told over and over with this China thing to move this market. Remember, we went down 20%, and then they bring in Kudlow to tell us this kind of nonsense.
I think it'll be great for China and world growth, and that's what these negotiations are all about. China trade issues haven't been all buttoned down yet, but look, Chris, the market's
all buttoned down. They were never buttoned down. So what happened is when the market dropped 20%, they had to get the market back up. So they did. And they lied all the way back up with what? What they used? What narrative? This one here, China. I told you in January 16th, 2018, that was going to happen. China's going to take this market down. And everybody started to believe, oh, wow, we got to deal with China. You will never have a deal with China. The reason why we've been down 2 days, and I told you this was going to happen. Matter of fact, I told my members when the market snapped back the other day, and all these jibber-jabbers on CNBC got all excited. When the market started, we had this snapback, I think it was on last Wednesday, something like that, May 15th. We had another snapback on May 17th. I said, don't follow the snapback. In fact, my MV2 color-coded chart remained red, telling us it wasn't going to work. It wasn't going to stick. It wasn't going to stay. And sure enough, it didn't, because we have a severe downtrend. You got to look at your trend, not daily movements in the stock price, the trend of the market. It tells you where the money's going, and it's going down. The sentiment is down. But the point is that they've been telling us all along, Kudlow, on the way back up the 20% after we crashed, and went back up 20%, it was all good. It was all good. China, we're signing a contract, but now we're finding out, or the investors are finding out, that's not true. It's going to be a long, long haul, and that's why you're seeing the market drop. Now, this is going to be a great opportunity for gold and gold mining stocks, but you got to be patient, because what's going to start happening, the more this is going on, investors are going to shift out of the stock market, and they're going to go smack into buying treasuries for safety. Run to bonds, buy bonds, be safe. Really? And when you buy bonds, what happens? The 10-year treasury yield goes down. Your dollar goes down. Now, it takes time, but the dollar eventually goes down. And that's when gold starts going up. And I've been telling my members this for quite some time now. I said, we just got to be patient. The dollar will drop. Because underneath this economy, remember, this economy from 2008 to today is all fake. What gets me is that even Richard Fisher admitted it was fake. When you say you're going to create a wealth effect, what you're saying is, I'm going to create a bubble. He admitted it. But everybody's walking around, oh, well, gee, I'm okay because Bob Fasadi's telling me this.
Consumer and business confidence remains strong.
Yeah, you're right, Bob. Consumer confidence remains strong. Consumer confidence remains strong. Yeah, because they're depending on their credit cards. We have the highest credit card delinquency since 2012. We have highest auto loans, the highest auto loan delinquencies ever. The highest student loan delinquencies ever. The highest commercial and business bankruptcies. Yes, nobody's talking about that. And look at the debt. When you got the kind of debt that we have, especially business debt, $9 trillion in business debt, that's like an anchor. That's like an anchor around this economy. But see, they don't talk about it. Because see, that's why they have what they call the wealth effect. The effect is to do your QE, which is a con game, is to get your confidence up. So that most people, when they see the stock market rallying, and they're told every day,
well, the economy on fire.
When they're told this every day, they go, oh, the economy's, I'm not feeling it, you'll hear them say, yeah, I don't really feel it, but I guess they're right. These guys are on TV. They're telling me the economy's great. No. They kept interest rates too low now for too long to create this fake bubble. Unfortunately, our president, when he was candidate, he kept pointing it out. And he said, you raise interest rates just a little bit, this bubble would collapse. Then when he became president, he identified it's much easier to rally the stock market than the economy. And it's amazing. We have these bloated PE ratios. Unbelievable. The market's so overbought, but nobody talks about it. But you know why these PE ratios are so bloated? Because they're supported by QE. They're supported by stock buybacks. They're supported by purchasing treasuries. Not by top-line sales. Not by top-line revenues or earnings. Once you take this QE away, it's over. There'll be no bid, no support, no market. The market will fail. This is what Trump's learned. Why do you think when Trump was candidate, he kept pointing out how weak this market is? You keep raising rates, this market's going to collapse. He became president. He identified from 2016, or from November of 2016 to October 2018, the market ran up 45 points because he kept saying how great this economy is. He turned around and he started to say, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build bridges and roads and infrastructure and I'm going to change all the regulations. I'm going to cut these regulations, especially for the banks. And everybody kept buying into it, and I'm going to do a trade deal. And everybody got so excited. The market kept going up and up and up. And then he figured it out. He said, I got to keep doing QE. Because then when he started to raise rates to crush inflation, so to stop your dollar in your pocket from going down, every time you go to the supermarket, or you go to the movie theater, you know there's inflation. You know it's not 2%, for God's sakes. You know that. Inflation's 8%, almost 10%. But remember, when they count inflation, they never put the stuff in that the everyday stuff we use. But the point is, right now, Trump's got a problem here. He's got to keep the plunger team, and he's trying to hold this market up because the stocks are so over bloated in price. There's such a bubble. Stocks that are $80 should be trading at $30. Why? Because, again, remember, it's all bloated, these PE ratios, because when you keep being able to borrow money for near zero rates, very low rates, and you keep speculating stocks and keep pushing up the market, and that means you're pushing up earnings, fake profits, and the stocks go up higher. That creates this bubble. But how long can it last? Trump knows it can't. That's why he's saying to Powell, stop raising rates. Because you keep raising rates, we're screwed. Because if you keep raising rates, the top line revenues are going to sink. We're over. It's done.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hannah complained of a headache. It was a rhabdomyosarcoma. Within a few days, Hannah was in treatment because we were told that the tumor was very aggressive. And it very quickly became clear that St.Jude was the ultimate place to be. So we've essentially put our lives in South Africa on hold. Incredibly blessed to be here. St.Jude is an asset to the world. The research that is developed here is offered freely to the rest of the medical world. The entire way that the place operates is just to give and to care. I think it's the kind of place that not only stands as a beacon for pediatric cancer, but I think it could teach the world a couple of lessons about how to treat people. And I think if those lessons could be learned even in their most basic form, this world could be a better place.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Tell you every time I'm on the air, look, join my gang. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Now, these are our 5 individual stocks. We've been in for, more than 2 years. AT&T, we got a 3% profit so far in May. Our Goldman Sachs are up 6%. Our Intel, we have a profit of 16% shorting it. But you in a 401k, you can't short, so you lost 16%. Caterpillar, we're up 11% shorting it. And Schlumberger, we're up 18% because we shorted it. That's how you make money in this game. And we stay with those same stocks all year long. That's how you make money. You become one of them. Any dope can make money on the way up. It's knowing when to take your profits, knowing when the signal is telling you time to turn mother's picture to the wall and run like hell.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Tell you every time I'm on the air, look, join my gang. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Now, these are our 5 individual stocks. We've been in for, more than 2 years. AT&T, we got a 3% profit so far in May. Our Goldman Sachs are up 6%. Our Intel, we have a profit of 16% shorting it. But you in a 401k, you can't short, so you lost 16%. Caterpillar, we're up 11% shorting it. And Schlumberger, we're up 18% because we shorted it. That's how you make money in this game. And we stay with those same stocks all year long. That's how you make money. You become one of them. Any dope can make money on the way up. It's knowing when to take your profits, knowing when the signal is telling you time to turn mother's picture to the wall and run like hell.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Does your money manager send you an alert when the stock position that you're in goes up or it goes down? Does your brokerage send you an alert to get out of a stock position so you don't lose money? Of course they don't. Here at philsgang.com, we keep all of our members engaged with the stock positions that we recommend. Nobody does that for their clients. Nobody. Go to philsgang.com and become a member to get up-to-the-minute alerts. That's philsgang.com. Stop losing money and start making money with Phil's Gang.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com and give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. And let's get to Stock Corner so we can make some money. And let's take a look, and I'll share with you how well my members are doing as this market goes down.
Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts.
So the market, as I told you, is one big bubble. But as long as they don't raise rates, and that's why Trump keeps on screaming at Powell, don't raise rates, they can keep the market going up. Now, again, as long as they do QE and stock buybacks, the market can keep going up. No question about that. But the problem is, Powell knows we have inflation. And he knows if he starts combining the inflation with moving interest rates, he knows investors get nervous and they dump the stocks to buy bonds, and the dollar goes down, then of course gold goes up, which is a good thing, and that's why you got to keep your eye on gold. But the whole thing is that Japan learned this lesson, that as long as you can continue the QE, there's nothing more than printing money to buy treasuries to drop interest rates down, so the government is paying less interest on the $400 billion we have to pay in interest on our national debt. As long as they can keep that interest rate down, and keeping the interest rate down, that the owners and our owners, the very wealthy, the guys who own the central banks around the world and our central bank, they'll keep on buying stocks as long as they keep getting cheap money. So when Trump says, don't raise rates, Powell, don't raise rates. So they can keep the market going. You can have a couple days like this, then she'll rally right back up. But eventually it all stops, because eventually you can't just keep, for 10 years now, go on 11, 12, 13 years, more QE, more stock buybacks. Because what it means is you got a market that is climbing, but there's no sales. It used to be companies had to do top-line sales. You used to look at a company's top-line sales, and they better be moving those numbers up every quarter, the top-line sales, and they better manage their company well, their expenses. So at the bottom line, they get a nice net profit, and also they have nice free cash flow so they can grow the company or reduce their debt. Those days are over. CEOs don't care anymore if they have top-line growth. Doesn't matter. If a CEO running his company, let's say the stock is at $20, and he used to get that stock up to, let's say, $25, he knew he had to raise his revenues, top-line revenues, okay, so say from $15 million to $20 million, okay? He had to somehow get those revenues up from $15 million to $20, and if his overhead, his expense cost him 5%, he had to struggle to keep it at 5% as they go from $15 million to $20 million, because that's when you get all profit. If your expenses stay the same, you go from 15 million to 20 million sales, wow, your profits goes up. That means your earnings go up and the stock price goes up. That's the way it used to be. They replaced that. That's called wealth, the fake wealth effect. They changed that, and they said to the CEO, don't worry about your top-line sales. We will fake out Main Street. We'll fake them out. We'll give you money. We'll give you free money. We'll screw the savers who are getting a 5% interest on their savings. We'll drop it down to almost nothing for them. Screw the savers, screw the retirees, and by the way, we're never going to admit we have inflation, so we don't have to pay retirees, those people on Social Security, a wage living increase. That's what they did. So they screwed the saver. Now we got millions of baby boomers retiring every day. They can't make it. They got to go back to work. Then you got the millennials. They can't get a job because you got some old guy in there, my age, 72 years old, 73 years old, 75. Some of them, they're still working. They can't leave because they got to keep working. And so the millennial, now he's getting older. He hasn't built anything. And why do you think housing's going down? We just got more news today. Look at the housing today. Again, they came out and told us, again, new home sales collapsed in April. But not only new home sales, we got even worse. Housing starts collapse. Now, housing starts, remember, is very important. It's one of the red flags that you're going to go into a crash. You're going to be in a recession and crash. And then another one is the as far as price growth in housing. That's collapsing. Now, some areas of the country we're seeing home prices go up, but the majority were not. So here we got this fake market that keeps going up based on keeping interest rates low to give the money to the very wealthy, to Wall Street, to the big hedge funds. So they keep buying stocks. And as the stock market goes up and up, they sit and they make sure they got their boys on Wall Street, their lapdogs, okay, creating, remember, QE, what does that mean? That is a con game. It's to give the people on Main Street a confidence, a great confidence. What do you hear? Consumer confidence is up. How could it be up when they working paycheck to paycheck, their credit card's delinquent, their payment on their car's delinquent? What they're saying, they got great confidence going up. Because, again, it's the stock market they watch. So where does this all end? Well, what's going to happen is at some point, inflation is going to get so bad. Look at gasoline up 46% since Christmas. Look at health care. Even if you're making $45,000 a year and you have health care for you and your family, even if the company picks it up for you, okay, it contributes towards it. It's still, your deductibles are killers. It's still, you got to contribute. And by the way, if they pay you health care, remember, they're not going to increase your wages very quickly either. So what we got to do is continue to every time these markets drop like this out of fear, make sure you're making money on the way down, shorting it. And we're going to do that next. Also, we'll take calls, 855-745-7445, 855-745-7445. I want to take your call and help you with your stock.
For more information on this show, go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to their position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hannah complained of a headache. It was a rhabdomyosarcoma. Within a few days, Hannah was in treatment because we were told that the tumor was very aggressive. And it very quickly became clear that St.Jude was the ultimate place to be. So we've essentially put our lives in South Africa on hold. Incredibly blessed to be here. St.Jude is an asset to the world. The research that is developed here is offered freely to the rest of the medical world. The entire way that the place operates is just to give and to care. I think it's the kind of place that not only stands as a beacon for pediatric cancer, but I think it could teach the world a couple of lessons about how to treat people. And I think if those lessons could be learned even in their most basic form, this world could be a better place.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
I am incredibly proud to be a physician here at St. Jude, to be in a place where I know my patients are going to get the top-notch care, not only care, but also research happening 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Every single person that contributes is a part of that St. Jude family that makes that happen. Because of everyone that is really committed to the mission of St. Jude, we're giving families hope.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
PhilsGang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang radio show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang social media, keeping you connected.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Game. We're going to take a look at how my members are doing. So let's go to our stock portfolio. Intel, we're short. We have a 16% return. Goldman Sachs, we're short. We have an 8% return. Caterpillar, we're short 11%. We're short all I'm giving you, so I don't have to keep saying that. We're short Schlumberger, 19%. XLK ETF, that's the big tech, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, all those big boys. We have a 7% profit there, return. XRT Retail, 7% return. The banks, 4% return. The semiconductors, SMH ETF, 13% return. Oil Services ETF, OIH, 16% return. And our gold nugget, we're short, and we got a 24% return. So just think about this for a moment. You're in a 401k, and you're doing just the opposite. You're losing 24% in Nugget. You're losing in Schlumberger 19%. You're losing 11% in Caterpillar. You're losing 16% in Intel. You're losing 8% in Goldman Sachs in your 401k. But you can't do anything about it. Now, it used to be everybody would come rushing in and buy these pullbacks. we're seeing a lot less of that now. A lot less of that. We don't see it as much. It used to be, man, they used to come in unbelievable. Every time the market went down just a little bit, boom, let's get in there and buy, get in there and buy this thing. But remember, the market has a triple top now. A triple top. I pointed out to you the other day. That is one of the worst signals that a crash is coming. Also, you look on a chart. When we dropped from October 2018 to December 24, 2018, 20%. It's taken us 8 months to get back up to where we were in October. And now the market's collapsing. That means for 8 months, we have not gained in the stock market. We have not gained. Why? Where's the money going? Because what happens is when 70% of the U.S. economy is hell-bent on consumer spending, and that's why they tell you this every day, to take parking space in your head so you go out and spend. Oh, gee, things must be good. He told me it's good.
Consumer and business confidence remains strong. This all plays into the bull scenario.
Yeah.
So it's true. And the economy, as I mentioned at the beginning, is strong, and there's good reason to expect that to continue. So it's true.
Yeah, it's true. Strong. Everything is just unbelievable.
Well, the economy on fire. So
yeah.
We're in a very strong prosperity cycle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, that's the problem. They're not going to tell you the truth. Because when your economy to grow, remember, 70% of our economy's growth is dependent on you go spend today. Go out and spend. Go spend. So that's why they're telling you that, so you'll have the confidence. Quantitative easing is a confidence game. When they do QE, print money, buy the treasuries to drop the interest rates low. So we give the gangsters the money at low rates, so they go and they buy the stock market and they push the stocks up artificially. You look at the market, you listen to these guys on CNBC, on Fox, all Bloomberg's, and you go, oh, it must be okay. So think about this. This guy, one of the jibber jabbers, is saying this.
Well, the economy on fire.
Right? But what about this?
We did expect to see a drop in home sales in April. Remember, this is when people are out shopping. This number represents signed contracts, not closings.
Right. Collapsed. Home sales have collapsed. How could they be collapsing if...
Well, the economy on fire.
Or that's Payne. Then you got Pisani.
Consumer and business confidence remains strong.
How can that be? Does that make sense to you? It doesn't, does it? And then they tell you the spending cycle is terrific right now. Now, what's spending cycle? Well, from credit, you give somebody credit, right? Like you give them credit, you give them a credit card. Comes spending. You give somebody credit. They get a line of credit or a credit card with a line of credit. Go out and your credit, you got a $5,000 line, $10,000. What do? They go spend. And from spending, they tell you, incomes grow. Because remember, 70% of our U.S. economy depends on consumer spending. So if they spend, our economy grows, right? So from credit comes spending, and from spending, income grows, they tell us. And the economy grows. And the more a person's incomes grows, they tell us, the more credit he gets to spend even more. And you have even more economic growth, a growth cycle. Well, that'd be wonderful, but there's a problem. When you take credit and keep giving people credit, and they keep spending, and they become debt slaves. Why? Because their incomes aren't growing. They tell them, oh, look at this. You got a 3% increase, an annual increase. Your health care goes up more than 3%. Your rent goes up. I don't have to tell you. You know this. So what's happening is they're telling us we're in this wonderful spending cycle. And it's work. No, it's not. But as long as they can tell us this, people believe it.
Well, the economy on fire.
But the market, what's the market telling us? If you look at the market, it's telling you something different. Look at. I mean, it's just amazing. I mean, if it's just the housing is just getting so bad. Durable goods orders are getting bad. Doesn't mean the big TV, the sales for big TVs and all that sort of thing, appliances. Look at the yield curve. One of the biggest. That's like a red light going off in your face. We've had an inversion in the yield curve. In other words, today, Tommy, give me the number. I don't have it right in front of me. But today, you can invest in a 3-year treasury and get more money than you can in a 10-year. So you got the 10-year is at 2.30 is the 10-year, and the 3-month, I think, was 2.37. So why would you put $100,000, lend the government $100,000 for 10 years at 2.3 when you can lend the government $100,000 for 3 months for 2.37? You wouldn't. Well, there's something wrong there. It's telling you the economy's going bad. There's nothing. The yield curve has never been wrong. So you got to learn to position yourself for shorting. Please join my gang. Join my gang. Our portfolio, and I just went through our portfolio of stocks and ETFs, which we keep the same ones all the time. Make it so simple, so easy for people. You check at 2 o'clock in the afternoon Central Time. Say, all right, what am I supposed to do with Intel right now? Do I keep shorting it? Do I add to my position? Do I take profits? We tell you. You don't have to think about it. What should I do with Schlumberger? I'm down. I have a 19% profit. I've been shorting it. But if you take a short away from somebody, which the 401k does, and this industry does, and you're only depending on buying, you only can make money buying? You only can make money buying. Isn't that stupid? Would you buy a car that only went forward with no reverse? But you listen to these people. Here's the biggest problem. They tell us how great the economy is? No. Then why are small businesses not growing? Look at, the middle class is shrinking. The poor are doing very well. Trump has done a fabulous job. For the first time, the poor are getting relief. The rich, they're becoming incredibly rich because they got to keep up the fake wealth effect to make you think everything's okay by keeping the stock market going up. And they're making a fortune. But now they've got a problem because the market is starting to lose. There's no more juice because the Europeans are now pulling their money out. You got to learn how to short. Join my gang right now. philsgang.com. We're waiting for your call. $39.95.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
philsgang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang Radio Show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang Social Media, keeping you connected. Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
I tell you every time I'm on the air, look, join my gang. Try it for 30 days. $39.95. Now, these are our 5 individual stocks. We've been in for, more than 2 years. AT&T, we got a 3% profit so far in May. Our Goldman Sachs are up 6%. Our Intel, we have a profit of 16% shorting it. But you in a 401k, you can't short, so you lost 16%. Caterpillar, we're up 11% shorting it. And Schlumberger, we're up 18% because we shorted it. That's how you make money in this game. And we stay with those same stocks all year long. That's how you make money. You become one of them. Any dope can make money on the way up. It's knowing when to take your profits, knowing when the signal is telling you time to turn mother's picture to the wall and run like hell.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, it's amazing how dangerous quantitative easing is. And Trump wants more of it, President Trump. And it's just not going to work. It's not going to work. I mean, it works for a while, but think about it. They take money, right, and they print it, and they buy treasuries, and then the yield drops, the interest rates drop. And they keep printing money. And they keep pumping it into the market. They loan it to the big boys, the hedge funds, the Wall Street gangsters, the big boys. And they keep the stock market going up. So what they do is they're really masking the economy, the real economy. They're masking the real problems. So people get and that's what QE is. It's a con job. It's a confidence. It's a confidence game to make you feel good. Just get the market up. They'll all feel good. In the meantime, companies keep buying their own shares. Prices keep going up. Bubble goes up. Keeps going bigger and bigger. But we're reaching a peak now. It's a real problem. We have it in 8 months. We haven't even gone up 15 points in 8 months. We're still where we were 8 months ago. But this quantitative easing is dangerous in stock buyback because it falsely drives up our stock prices without top-line sales. Do you understand how dangerous that is? Company stock goes from 20 to 50, but their top-line sales have remained the same for 5 years at $8 million. So most companies' top-line sales are remaining exactly the same as they were 8 years ago, but their stock price is doubled because a CEO can borrow money close to being free or even 2%, buy his own shares, and he reduces the amount of shares the company have outstanding. Then when he spreads his earnings over a lot less shares, that pushes up the earnings, make them look better than they are. And the profit becomes a paper profit, fake. And then the stock goes up. It's all fake. driving these prices up. Now, you could have made a fortune if you were with us and on the way up making money. You could have made a fortune with anybody. What am I talking about? Markets just keep going up. But that's all changing now. We're at this crossroads. Trump keeps saying, keep doing QE, keep doing QE. We've got to keep this market going up. I got an election. And Powell said, I can't do that. I got to raise rates because the inflation, just look at the stock market up 357%. Look at gasoline for December up 46%. I mean, just look at all the inflation, Mr. President. I got to fight that inflation because if I don't fight that inflation, I'm killing the middle class because you're taking care of the rich in the stock market. You're taking care of the poor, but the middle class, which has the biggest distribution of wealth, in other words, when they pay all their bills and their taxes, they got money left, disposable income. The poor don't, and the rich, they don't build anything. They just take their money and put it in a pile of the rest of it. There's the middle class that builds jobs and everything else, Mr. President. We got to keep them alive. But if you keep doing this QE, you're going to kill them because that inflation keeps taking away the value of their money, and they're not going to go out and start a business. Yeah, but we need that market to keep going up. So that's great for us, people like me. It's just as fake as so. We never really had a recovery. This has all been fake. Just like they tell us we had a housing recovery. That's all been fake. Are you kidding? A housing recovery? There's no proof of that. Here's what the proof is. There's no housing recovery. Remember, Obama sold thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of homes to the hedge funds for like 10 cents, 15 cents on a dollar. All funded with low interest rate money, QE. And remember, not for the purpose of owner occupancy. And what does that indicate? If someone's purchasing a home and he's going to occupy it, that indicates a healthy economy. That indicates, hey, higher wages. That's why he got a down payment. He could buy a house. That means he must be working longer hours. Everything's good. But that's not what happened. We didn't have a housing recovery because of a healthy economy, because of higher wages, because people were getting overtime. Just the opposite. Houses were being purchased by the gangsters, the institutions, Wall Street, to rent, which indicates low wages, shorter work hours. And what does that indicate? A weak economy. But they tell us it's a great economy because just like the stock market, look at the stock market. Look, we are a good economy. And they're saying, look at housing, it's booming. But they don't tell you the truth. No, it's not booming. What's happened is you sold all the houses, all the bankrupts, everything to these gangsters. The homes that were not there. If you sold 40 homes in a neighborhood and there's only 3 homes that were not bankrupt, of course the value of those 3 homes skyrocket. But people can't buy them because they don't have enough money, no savings, nothing, because their wages haven't gone up. So my point I'm making is we have a fake economy, and we have fake housing recovery, and have fake stock market recovery. But that's okay. That's okay. Now, if you don't think I'm telling the truth, and you want to believe these guys who tell you we have the best economy ever and how strong the economy is.
Well, the economy on fire.
Okay, well, if it's on fire, then how come Ford announced they're going to lay off 7,000 workers? They're going to cut 23,000 more. Nestle's just firing 4,000. 3M is cutting 2,000. Union Pacific Railroad, 200. Almost 3,000 people lost their jobs in just the media industry alone. It's all starting. It's all unraveling. All unraveling. Dress Barns closing. All 650 stores. Shale producer, like Pioneer Resources, they just laid off 25% workers. See what's going on? So when you have the bond market where you got the 10-year and the 3 months inverting, nobody's talking. How can they say it's a great economy? The credit card charge-offs right now is over the whole banking system. Unbelievable. The credit charge-off rate at the largest 100 banks rose 3.78%. That's the highest since the first quarter of 2000. But you don't want to hear this. I know you don't want to hear. You want to hear this. Yeah, Pelosi laughing. That's what you want to hear. Right? What a dope she is.
We believe that the President of the United States is engaged in a cover-up.
Isn't that stupid? She comes out and just throws that out there. But I'm not going to talk about that because you'll hear that with Hannity and everybody else for the next 20 years. I want to tell you, please join my gang. Let me help you. So when they rig the market up to create a fake wealth effect for the wealthy, okay, fake wealth effect, so the stock market goes up, you'll be in there making money. The day that Powell has to raise rates, you saw what happened when he raised rates just a tiny bit, the market crashed 20%. When it starts collapsing, and you can see the market down again today, right? Yesterday, because there's China. But don't worry about it. It's not going to turn into a crash right now because the plunger team's going to make sure, and Trump's going to make sure the plunger team supports the banks. Okay? And the banks are still above the 50-day moving average. I'm sorry, the 200-day moving average. And again, if you want to know when this market's going to collapse, go to your chart, put up XLF, those the ETF for the banks, and when it gets down to 25.92, start shorting everything. So join my gang, and 2 o'clock Eastern time, you check on our portfolio, and you decide which stock or ETF you want to follow for the first 30 days. And don't do it with real money. Why don't you just start out on paper and see how well you do following our portfolio, the exact stocks in our portfolio. Try it just for 30 days and see if it makes a difference. But at least you'll learn how to start to short. So when the market's going down today and you're worried about your 401k, then you can at least hedge it with a short. It works. So once again, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call. Remember, when you're making money, help the kids at St. Jude. 877-600-GANG. Join the gang. See you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to